Hey guys, so I've been looking all over YouTube trying to find a video to replace the blend door actuator on an 07 to 13 Silverado 1500. And I can't find anything, so I'm going to try this an easy way, see how it works, and hopefully it'll go well and I can share this with you if you ever need to change one. But let's get started. Okay, so the blend door actuator on the passenger side should be in behind the airbag. So the way I'm going to try to do this, I don't know if it's going to work. We're going to definitely take a crack at it. I've already disconnected the battery and everything, so we should be good to go. I let it sit about 30 minutes with the battery disconnected, so we're going to try it and see what happens. So I'm going to remove, if you can see, the glove box. I'm going to remove this storage box, and I'm going to remove the airbag and pull it out. And I'm hoping that's all I have to remove. And if that's the case, then I should be able to get to the blend door actuator and knock it out pretty quick. But we'll get started and see what happens. Okay guys, so on the glove box here, the way I've done it seems to be a lot easier. If you can see up in here, there's a little tab right there. If you push up on that tab, it'll release this glove box. And then you got these bolts right here. I'll probably just take loose these three, pull this off, and just leave this little piece here. Okay, so try to hold this phone, knock this out. So I got these right here, they're just about hand tight. So pretty easy to get out. Okay, I'm gonna set this phone down for just a second so I can hold this. Okay, so got the glove box out. Lay it over to the side. Next piece I'm going to take out will be the storage box here. Okay, so in this box right here, there's a little trim piece. You can see this right here. So we're going to take that loose. Have to get a screwdriver for this. Okay. Okay, got that out. Alrighty, got that piece out the way. Okay, so now when you open this, look up in here. The bolt here, bolt here. You got 2 bolts here. So we're gonna knock that out. By the way, I almost forgot, on these little bolts here and on the glove box, I'm just using a 9/32 socket, and it seems like it's gonna fit everything here. So those are already loose. It's hard to do this crap one-handed, but if this can help the next guy, then that's what we're aiming for. Okay, there's that. Alright, so let me get a Torx bit for these two. Alrighty. So now, these right here is a T15 Torx screw. Lay this phone down for a second. Alrighty, so it's got all the bolts out of that. Okay, so now if you look in there, you see the airbag. Got a bolt here, got a bolt back there, 2 bolts here, and then you've got these little clips up here that hold it down in right here where it needs to go, and it should slide right out. It's gonna be hard to hold the phone and do this, but I'm gonna go ahead, take all these bolts out, and once I get the airbag pulled, I'll show you the next step. Okay, so got the airbag pulled out. Little plug is right here. It's just hard to do it and hold the phone, but if you look right through the top or right through here, right there's your blend door actuator. So you got 3 bolts, you're hard to tell, 3 little screws, there's another one up there, and take that plug out, unbolt it, bolt the new one on, plug it back up. I'm gonna take this loose real quick, see what happens. Alright, so if you can look, got it out, new piece out. That's what it is. Something that little. Okay guys, so got the new blend door actuator in, got it plugged in. I'm gonna get ready to put the airbag back in. Tabs I was talking to you about, it's these little tabs right here, all the way around it. So when you put it in here, it's gonna go in these slots, and then it's gonna go behind here and hook. Okay, so can't really hold the phone when I do this, but I'm gonna clean all this area up right here, clean the airbag back up, and then we're gonna put it back in, and then I'll show you how to do the plug in, put everything else back together. All right guys, so the airbag's back in. You can see right here, little yellow plug. Okay, it's gonna go back into this plug. Okay, so plug back in. Got to put these 4 bolts back in. One back here in the corner. Fuck. Okay. I'm not going to tighten it yet. I'm just going to get it a little bit snug, and then I'll go back across, because I've never messed with an airbag. I don't know that it's not completely straight or even that it will affect anything, but I'm definitely not trying to have my airbag go off today. So with the last bolt back here in the corner, I don't know if I said it or not, but this is a 10. For those of you that have a 10 you can find. But, so, we got these tightened up, about hand tight. So what I'm gonna do next, I'm gonna cut this off and tighten these down really well. Once I tighten these down, I'm gonna put this top box back in, put the glove box back in. I'm not gonna show that video. I mean, it just comes up, goes in the same way it come out, and wipe this dust and shit up. And after that, we'll try it. See if everything runs good, works out good. Okay, so as you can see, get everything back together, put the airbag back in, storage box, glove box, everything's good to go. Okay, so now I'm ready to put the battery terminals back on, get power to the battery. Before I do that, there's one thing that I want to do as far as safety goes. So you're going to put the key in the ignition, flip it over to on. You don't have power in the truck. Now I'm going to go hook the battery up. Nobody's going to be in the truck, so if something happens and these airbags deploy, you know, you're not in here in the way. But let's go hook this battery up, see what happens, see if it works. Okay, so far so good. Get this tight. Alrighty. Go check it out. Got the battery back on, got power to the truck. See what happens. Alright, so my key switch is on. I don't see anything. Move this picture out of the way for a second. I don't see any lights. Nothing of that sort. Everything looks normal. So start her up, give it a go. All right. Good deal. So, truck's running, nothing deployed. I don't know if that'll fix the problem, but I got the blend door actuators in there, so we'll see what happens. But hopefully this video will help you. Like I said, couldn't find one anywhere, so if you need to put one in, it's one way to do it. Hi guys, so I got the truck running, check my heat and everything, got air blowing. You got air coming out down there at the floor vents, which is the problem to begin with, and blowing out hot and cold, but fixed that issue. Defrost works. Seems like the blend door actuator was the problem, so if you're having trouble, you know, heat blowing out cold air, not coming out the floor vents, blowing straight defrost, it's probably your issue. But this job went pretty well. I hope it helps some of you guys. Y'all take it easy.